Oh baby, I can't wait to play some FIFA 15. This is gonna be awesome. Alright, so let's get this download started. Boom. Nice. What to play? Let's try an exhibition match. Oh baby, I'm playing FIFA! I love it! Oh baby, it's that time of year again, boys. It's FIFA time. FIFA 16, here I come! I bet this version is gonna be awesome! So many new features, I'm sure. Let's get in the game. What the hell? This kind of reminds me of 15. Which I guess kind of reminded me of 14. Kind of looks the same too. Gameplay feels the same too. I guess there's women. Ugh. Microtransactions again. Alright, 17, show me what you got. This is going to be the FIFA game that's really going to change it up. I just know it. It's going to blow me away. Come on, EA. What you got?
Felipe Luis.
This is basically 16 with the Frostbite engine, isn't it? You motherfucker. Come on, 18. Give me something new. Give me something really new. Please, for the love of God, do something new. You sons of bitch. Each and every year, we get a shiny new FIFA game. And love it or hate it, the FIFA franchise is here to stay. Well, it's not here to stay. It's actually here to dominate, and it has been for a very long time. It is the unchallenged lion in the sports gaming markets because EA has one of the only official FIFA soccer licenses out there to create a high-quality soccer game with all the trimmings. For sports fans, it's one of the only AAA games on the market that has this quality, and it does a pretty good job at delivering a proper soccer game even if it's basically the same damn game every year. The FIFA franchise began in 1993 when I was a wee little chap, and they've continued unchecked to release over 30 games in the long-standing soccer franchise, or football depending on where you're from. But I live in America, so I'm going to refer to it as soccer, so sorry my international friends, you're just going to have to deal with it. Whether it's the mainline FIFA franchise or a FIFA game based off the World Cup or the European Champions League, you can rest assured that Electronic Arts has all your soccer needs covered no matter what style you prefer. It's been called the world's game, selling an astonishing 260 million copies worldwide and has been localized into more languages than any other game. It's a franchise that breaks its own records each and every year and has been featured in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the fastest selling sports game on the planet. Just about everyone in the world can play FIFA. The newest in the franchise, FIFA 18 by itself sold over 24 million copies, cementing it in the top 20 highest selling games of all time. So no matter how you slice it, with the release of each new FIFA game, you can count on mobs of excited sports gamers to pick up the new titles without question. FIFA has been entrenched in the sports gaming community for such a long time. The market for FIFA is way too big right now, and the options for substitutory games are just too small. So when you add it up, it's the reason why FIFA is as big and growing as it is today. For all the accomplishments though, FIFA still has a giant problem that everyone seems to ignore. FIFA never gets any different. Honestly, I grew up on FIFA, even though I was primarily an NBA 2K fan. I've always loved sports games, but the common trend between yearly releases is that they don't change very much, if anything at all, in any meaningful way is what I mean. Scrubbing through the list of acclaimed features, quote-unquote, in each successive game, and it's not that hard to see the pattern. FIFA 13 introduced support for the Xbox Connect and PlayStation Move, as well as touch-based features for the Wii U version, complete dribbling and first touch control to make the passing game more realistic. FIFA 14, for all intents and purposes, introduced a new engine with advanced animations and AI performance. FIFA 16 was the first FIFA game to feature women players in national teams. It also introduced a new training mode within career mode that allows you to coach your team and increase their overall development. FIFA 17, on the other hand, introduced a story mode called The Journey, while upgrading the engine to Frostbite and adding a Japanese league. The most recent FIFA 18 did some stuff with Ultimate Team icons. It added a few more teams in the mix and introduced the ability to call in quick subs without having to go into a menu. I've probably missed a few features here and there, like any changes to FIFA Ultimate Team or minute changes to how ball handling, team management, physics, animations, or AI work out, but for the most part you're looking at one of the most popular franchises on the planet churning out some pretty similar games. It's not like a soccer game can or needs to revolutionize itself every year, but when all the games have to go on are small changes or number tweaks that barely are noticeable both mechanically and from a position of actual features, I wonder why the industry is so hell-bent on eating up every new game. Don't get me wrong, I actually enjoy the FIFA games. Well, at least some of them. The truth is, to me, the casual soccer fan, I can barely tell the difference between the last 5 FIFA games. If you drugged me when I was playing a match, changed the FIFA game I was playing to last year's version, then woke me back up in the second half of the game, I'd most likely go on like nothing had happened. And the same goes for any EA sports game, including Madden. The interesting part about this trend seems to be that it's increasing each year with FIFA, and I think that's quite understandable. I mean, there's only so much you can do after like 20 or 30 games, especially when a lot of the player base wants things to stay the same. There seems to be this primal urge, though, within the soccer community to accept that this systematic process of buying into a barely changed sports game for $60 to $100 each and every year is happening and okay. It's like most people are ignoring the fact that Madden and FIFA shouldn't be doing more. The sad part is, with how many sales they acquire each year, EA is basically encouraged to continue pumping them out as fast as possible, regardless of quality or change. The biggest quandary of all, though, is the pricing of said FIFA games. You can pay up to $100 American for FIFA's Ultimate Edition or $80 for the Champions version. $100 to access a marginally advanced game based off the assets developed for last year's version with nothing groundbreaking changed in today's version. Not only do the games not change very much year over year, but some of them actually get worse, or sometimes implementing features that go against what their player bases actually want. I can think of the most recent example, it would probably be FIFA 18 that started showing opponents' player indicators in online matches. Another would be the increasingly prevalent pay-to-win controversies of the FIFA Ultimate Team packs, basically loot boxes for all intents and purposes, within both FIFA 18 and FIFA 17 as well. And it only seems to be getting worse each year, as the money hunt for your disposable income continues to get way more aggressive and out of control despite being inherently bad for the game. Not only does it take valuable development time away from the main game, but it also promotes attitudes of imbalance and power tripping. Considering that they're willing to risk millions of dollars in fines and prison time should they not remove or change this micro-gambling system in various countries such as Belgium, it's clear that the belly for FIFA Ultimate Team packs is hanging lower than an overstuffed pig. And if you're curious what that number is, it's close to $700 million per year, and make that $1.4 billion if you count Madden. So not only do all the games just blend together year over year without too many meaningful changes, the most compelling directive shown by the publisher is to capitalize on the market for micro-gambling, hence showing the industry that maybe the quality of the game isn't as important as how well implemented the in-game store is. The ironic part is, it doesn't have to be. With a guaranteed gold mine on their hands regardless of what they do to the base game, they may as well just focus all their attention on the avenue that brings in the most cheddar, and that is the in-game store. So essentially what we have with FIFA is a game, albeit a fairly high quality and fun soccer game regardless of what version, that doesn't really need to improve itself because, well, the market doesn't demand it, thus encouraging EA to minimize the downtime between sequels as a result. But maybe, just maybe, this is okay to fans of FIFA? Perhaps they just want the same basic game each year, with a few new features, a better AI, although that's debated because it's actually kind of getting worse, some small tweaks to management, and that's about it. FIFA is a really big puzzle to me, because on its own it's the single highest selling sports gaming catalog on the market, yet it doesn't do much to earn that title. We see a new face on each new box, perhaps a few new leagues or countries being tossed in, check off some new stadiums, and line up for an update to tournaments and World Cup. But still, it's the game that changed soccer and introduced the most mainstream way to kick a ball around that actually mimics how it's done in real life. No one's gonna knock FIFA for being a low quality piece of crap. It's not that whatsoever. It's a solid soccer franchise, yet it's the same soccer franchise each and every year. But why oh why does the world ignore the FIFA problem that grows with each new game? If you ask me, I think FIFA is long overdue for a facelift the size of Montana and a reduction of price point to maybe around $40, considering the in-game store practically replicates and screams free to play anyway. But I don't think that's gonna happen so long as EA can plop out game after game after game, and the franchise continues to grow in popularity with each new one, and that is happening. They're good games, but you could easily wrap the last 4 or 5 FIFA games together and it would fit right at home as one soccer game. So long as the world is okay with this FIFA problem, FIFA won't ever change. Thanks for watching my video today, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm no FIFA expert, okay? I'm just a casual soccer fan, and I do play FIFA. My experience with the games is that every single one is basically the same, but I'm paying 60 to 100 bucks every year to access them, and I just won't do it anymore. I'm sure there's a FIFA freak out there that can definitely dissect each and every game and tell us all the differences that do make a big deal, but you know what? To the mainstream audience, such as myself, I don't actually see those differences, and I think that's something to consider. So let me know what you guys think about this video down below in the comment section, and you guys have a kick-ass day. We'll see you guys in our next video. Peace, love, and happiness. Until then.